Hey, Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Oh crap, no. I think it's Thursday. It's Thursday. It's someday. Let's see, quick updates. Everything's going really good. I don't have my little list here. I know yesterday I was down 2, but today I was up those 2. So my total is down 151 as of today, which is great. I'm not having any problems with that at all. But my restriction is still holding. Yay. So I'm real happy with that. My intake is really small. About 1/4 of a cup is about all I can tolerate. But it seems to be pretty consistent, and I don't feel like I need to have it adjusted at this point. And my appointment with my surgeon is next Wednesday, so I don't know that I'll be needing to go in and have the fill done. I'm going to go in and see him and do my post-op check, but if it still feels like this next week, I won't need a fill. So I'm really happy because this is almost 2 months that this fill has lasted me, and so I think it took me 7 fills to get there, and I do expect to have it adjusted again before this is all said and done, of course. But it's nice to know that I'm getting at that place where it doesn't have to be, where I'm still struggling to find the sweet spot, as they say. So it's been really nice to have a real steady restriction. And I still notice that some days I'm looser than others, but usually if I just give it a day or 2, it cinches right back up. And I know a lot of it has to do with stress, and I've had a little bit of that. Speaking of which, Mom is being released from the hospital today, and we're bringing her home. She's unable to do the MRI to determine how far she is into the last stages of cancer she is, because they need to do the brain scan and look at the pituitary and all that. She can't lay there for 45 minutes. Physically, she can't do it, and she can't breathe when she lies down. So that's a no. And so, we already know where things are. It's really not. I don't see the benefit in putting her through all that just to round the days down or up or whatever. Everybody's just got to make peace with it, however, and we're just glad she's coming home. That's where she needs to be. So Amy's actually should be here any minute, and she's bringing her. So that's good. I'm just relieved that she won't be there anymore, and we won't be dealing with some of the shit that we had to deal with there. I think that's about it. Everything else is fine, I suppose. I can't think of anything. Oh, I went and saw an old friend of mine. I think we figured out it had been 22 years since we'd seen each other. We've been talking for the last few years on email and stuff, and the phone. And I drove down. He's in town on business, one of the little neighboring towns down here. And so I went and saw him the other night, and that was a weird experience. We were very good friends when we were teenagers, but weird things happened then, and time passed, and I don't know. It was nice to sit and talk to him again, I suppose. It was just bizarre for me. I kind of make a habit of not keeping in touch with anybody from my past, and certainly not seeing anybody face to face, for a lot of reasons, and none of them probably really healthy. But they're mine, damn it. Anyway, so that was something I did this week that was, it was interesting. It was just interesting. It's been a long time since I haven't seen anybody for 20 years, you know what I mean? It's just a weird thing. And then, as if it's old home week, last night I get an email from, now I grew up in a town of like 800 or 1,000 people, including the dogs. We all know each other. We all grew up together. We went to the same school. We had the same teacher. Our town was just, That was just the dynamic that we grew up in. So when he sent the email, he was trying to figure out who I was, because he found me on MySpace, and I don't actually put my name and stuff out there because I try to avoid being found. However, apparently it's my 20-year, since I graduated, so they're putting together a 20-year reunion. And I must be sick in the head because I'm actually contemplating making a trip home to go do that. There are a few people that I would like to see, I suppose. I suppose my life would go on just fine if I never did again either. So I just don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I suppose a lot of that has to do with unresolved, issues from the past and all that too. But anyway, so that was interesting. And then, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to go, and I don't have the information yet. He's supposed to send it to me. I sent a friend a message on MySpace, and this is a guy that I worked with for years, and was at his wedding. We're not real close, but we had our moments and had some good conversations and whatnot, and we've always known each other. Well, it's been about 6 years since the last conversation that we had, because that's been about how long it was since I quit working, about 5.5 years ago. I think about him every once in a while, just one of those people that you kind of encounter. Anyway, saw him on MySpace and sent him a little message to add me as a friend. Sends me a message back. Do I know you? I was like, what do you mean, do you know me? Hello? Well, it turns out that he didn't recognize me. Which was just a surreal experience. I don't know. I suppose that was 200 pounds ago too, so it's just crazy. I don't know. It was weird. It was really weird, because there's a lot of people that I could probably see, we just know each other. It just seemed to me that he should have, my picture is on MySpace. Now my name isn't, but we work together. We know each other. Do you hear me? So it was just a weird experience to have that happen. I actually had to have my sister send him a message and tell him who I was, because I couldn't respond to his message. I said he had his settings set so that I couldn't message him unless he added me as a friend, and he wouldn't add me unless he knew who the hell I was. So I actually had to send my sister a message and ask her to send him a message and tell him who I was. And he sent her a message back and said, you didn't recognize me. And I just thought it was bizarre and weird. So it was a weird experience. So I'm kind of nervous now, because I have been planning to make a trip down to my old office to see about 15,000,003 people that I haven't seen in a long time. And it was always very well liked and respected, and everything where I worked, and I had a lot of friends and a lot of people that for years I dealt with on a daily basis, that all of a sudden I just, about when I quit working, I shut everybody out and shut down. Bad story there, all for another day. At any rate, I am now nervous about going, because not only have some of these people not seen me, I haven't even spoken to them since I left. I get messages all the time. I saw so-and-so, she said to say hi, or, but I'm really bad at keeping in touch, and it's been a long road back for me to kind of get myself back in the place where I felt like I could deal with people again. So now I'm nervous about going and seeing everybody, because I'm afraid I'm going to have to introduce myself all over the damn place. And that is a phone call that I'm absolutely sure I must take. So I hope you all are experiencing great success, and I will talk to you later. Bye.